Hi, welcome to another episode of Mood Food, where we explore the brain-gut connection and how you can improve your mental wellness right in your own kitchen. I'm Ellen Minier, your chef nurse. Let's do this. All right, let's get into the ingredients for the triple chocolate cookie recipe. I know you're gonna love this. First of all, you're gonna need 4 ounces of 70% dark chocolate. This one's made locally, but get the best chocolate you can afford. Then we have 6 tablespoons of either ghee, which is clarified butter, or you can use solid coconut oil if you'd rather. Then we've got 2 cups of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. This one's Dutch processed. 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 cups of coconut palm sugar. This is a low glycemic sugar that you can use for recipes. You can substitute it out for white sugar, and I think that this sugar does a better job of reducing inflammation than white sugar does. So give this product a try. Coconut palm sugar. You'll need 1.5 cups of that. Then 2 large eggs. These just happen to come from my own chickens. Olive laid that one, and Trixie laid that one. I've got 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract and about 8 ounces of chocolate chips. All right, the first thing you want to do is put your coconut oil or your ghee into a bowl along with the 4 ounces of chocolate. And we're going to take it over to the stove and set it on top of a double boiler type situation here. So I've got a little pot with about 1 inch of barely simmering water. It's not boiling. You do not want a rapid boil. You also don't want the water high enough to touch the bottom of the bowl. Chocolate will burn, and you've spent all this hard-earned money on the best chocolate you can find. Let's not burn it. So I'm going to put this right on top. I'm not going to go far. I'm going to check it, and I'm going to stir it, and I'm going to wait till it all melts. Then I'm going to set it aside to cool for a minute. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Doesn't take long at all. It's been about 5 minutes, and I've just been standing here and stirring the chocolate and butter mixture, and every now and then I'll take a really, really good inhale of that beautiful smell. So it is all melted. There's no lumps in here. It's nice and smooth. And I'm going to turn off the heat and grab my bowl. Bring it over here to cool slightly. One rule of thumb that I've always used for the double boiler method of melting chocolate, if the bowl is so hot that you can't touch it, then your heat is too high. So be really careful and just gently melt that chocolate. So, okay, I've got my chocolate and my clarified butter melted in here. I'm gonna let that sit and cool for a moment while I get my dry ingredients together. All right. Starting with 2 cups of almond flour. 1, 2. We talked about the benefits of almonds on our last Mood Food episode. Rewind that. We're using a bonus ingredient here. So 2 cups of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, I like the kosher salt because it gives you those little salty chunks. Salt and chocolate is so good together. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1.5 cups of coconut palm sugar. It's 1.5 cups of the coconut palm sugar. If you want to check that out, it's not what you'd expect from sugar. It's a much darker color, but trust me when I say you won't miss the real sugar. All right, I'm going to whisk all these ingredients together to combine them. Kind of get all the lumps out. Make sure everything is combined. If you got any big lumps. And we're going to set that aside. Bowl number 3, small bowl, we're going to get our eggs and vanilla together. 2 eggs. 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste. This is vanilla paste. It's 1½ I'm just going to gently whisk those together. You won't believe how fast this dough comes together. I love this cookie dough recipe. All right, all you do is pour the chocolate into the dry ingredients. Scrape every last drop of that good stuff in there. I'm gonna mix that. So it kind of starts looking clumpy. Then you're gonna mix in your eggs and vanilla mixture. Mix it until it all comes together. At first it won't look like it's gonna come together, but keep stirring. Just keep working it around and it will form a dough. Last but not least, we're gonna take our chocolate chips, sprinkle them in there. One for the cook. We're gonna mix one more time to distribute all those chocolate chips. Perfect. Now I'm gonna cover this with plastic wrap, put it in my refrigerator for 30 minutes, and then we'll bake them. Eating dark chocolate can help assist us with mental clarity because it contains a small amount of caffeine. 1 ounce of dark chocolate contains approximately 25 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine consumption helps improve blood flow to the brain, leading to enhanced focus, attention, and concentration. 25 milligrams of caffeine in dark chocolate for 1 ounce, that's relatively low in comparison to 95 milligrams or more, which is found in 1 cup of regular brewed coffee. So, eating a small amount of dark chocolate, you get all the benefits of the caffeine, but none of those anxious, jittery side effects from too much caffeine. Okay, after your dough is chilled for about 30 minutes, it'll be much easier to work with, and you're gonna take your little scoop. This is about a 1 tablespoon cookie scoop. You can get it at just about any kitchen supply store or online, but I really like it because it makes all the cookies the same shape and size, pretty much. So about 1 tablespoon. The reason I make them so small is so I can have 2. So it kind of tricks my mind into thinking I'm getting more if I eat 2 little ones as opposed to 1 huge one. So I pan up a tray of these cookies. I'm gonna bake them off at 325 for about between 10 and 15 minutes. If you like them a little more crispy, 15 minutes. If you like them a little more chewy, around the 10 to 12 minute range. And let's take them to the oven. All right, through the magic of television, I have a pan already made. Triple chocolate cookie bites. Delicious mood food. Thank you so much for watching Mood Food today and for joining me on the path to mental wellness through our culinary adventures together. I'm Ellen Midier, your chef nurse. Be well, everybody.